Hello, everyone. Good morning. Yes, Lola, get it all out. Get it all out. In a few minutes, she'll be snoring. Hi, everyone. How are you? All right. Okay, you're good. You're good. Thank you. Um, hi, it's Rita. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hi, Dawn, Leslie, Connie. Hi. Hi, Linda. How are you? Eileen is on here somewhere. Irma. Good morning. Hi, Elizabeth. Good morning to all my friends. There's Rhonda. Okay. Okay. Wudderbee. I like that name. Wudderbee. Wudderbee. I like bees in general. I love bees, actually. All right. So today we're going to do another iron on project. And this time we're going to iron on this metal. This is a galvanized sign. Let me show you the back in case you want to get it yourself. I was, as you guys know, at Hobby Lobby the other day with my friends Wendy and Pasquale, and I could not resist picking these up. They were half off, and so $3.49. What does that make it? $1.75 for this. So I decided to get two, and I also got two of a smaller size that I'm going to figure out what to do with. So I decided, I've not seen a whole lot of people do ironing on a piece of metal. So I'm going to try it and show you guys in case you were thinking about doing it. When I was doing this, somebody mentioned yesterday, I think it was, that you could probably also sublimate on this. And I was thinking about trying it, which is why I cut out this in the white glitter. But I just, this is a very intricate design, and I was thinking, okay, what I'll cut out is infusible ink and one, and then this, and put it on top, which I think would have looked nicer. But then I got a little bit like, you know what, I just want to show how to do the metal first, because I want to make sure that it can be done. And so I'm going to reserve the how you can sublimate with using glitter HTV, and infusible ink. I'm going to reserve that for another show. Okay. So also the other thing that I did here was, I made this a little bit too big because I looked at the back. It said 11 by 11 inches, and I made it a 10 by 10. And aesthetically, it's fine, but it's a little too big for my liking. So when I recut it, um I made it slightly smaller so that it would kind of stay in the border. I like the idea that there's this like sort of border that's kind of fancy, and wanted to do that. So I what happens is I start a project and then I make changes, and as I go along, so I can show you guys what I'm doing. So let's see. This is the project, and I will try to. It really, I don't need to send you this project. Wait a second. I don't necessarily need to send you this project because I didn't make any changes to the artwork. I will show you where it came from, though. We're not going to cut because I want to show you the two easy presses. This is my easy press 3. The I think it's a 9 by 9 easy press 3. I want to show you the Cricut Heat, that new Cricut Heat app. But I found that the mini actually works pretty well with this. So I'm going to also show you the mini. All right. So here we go. Where did I get this from? All I did was I went to images, and at all images, I clicked on these 3 lines right here. and I chose categories and image sets. Okay, see the check mark, and then I went back, and then I am now looking at all the image sets. So there's over 5,600 image sets. They keep adding. Now, not all of these image sets are Cricut Access, only the ones that have the A next to them. But the one that I'm taking this image from is a Cricut Access, and I'm using the keyword word because the name of this image set is called Word Collage. And this is an older image set, and I really, really like it, but I don't often do a whole lot from it because I love this one, the handmade, the Cricut handmade thing, because this I have done them in the past with vinyl, and to be really honest with you, weeding this in vinyl is a real mess, which is why I would suggest that you do this in HTV or iron-on, as Cricut calls it, and you'll have much less hair loss. You won't be pulling out your hair. So this is the one that I chose, which is the Easter one, and I'm going to insert it into my my canvas. So you see here, there is, it comes in fairly small, and I made it so that it was, let me check and see what I chose for that. 8.5 inches. So I did it in 8.5 inch square. So I did have to unlock this image in order to, okay, unlock this image in order to, all right, come on. In order to, don't know why this is giving me that. See, on layers, it was giving me, what did I just do? I gotta okay. So I did unlock it. There seems to be something going on here. Isn't that always the way? But usually you unlock it by clicking on this right here. But today, not so much. But I did make it an 8.5 inch square so that I could use it on my 11 by 11. It's normally comes in as more of a rectangle shape. And so by unlocking it, okay, enough already. Enough. Thank you. By unlocking it, it did change it ever so slightly, made it a little bit like wider, but I like it for this. This is called, also often called subway art, and a lot of people do have these. They were really big a couple of years ago, maybe like more like 5 years ago, and I think people got away from them because they are a little difficult to do in vinyl, because you can imagine there's a lot of the empty or negative space in between the letters. I also point out something I noticed. The I's here and the J, they do not have the point on the top like this I. So I don't know, that seems a little weird to me. And there's also a very small I on there. So it just seems like it's unfinished a tiny bit. So I don't think anybody's going to notice. I've just been staring at it for a while. Now, when you go to cut it, make sure, I'm going to hit, oh, I got to change my machine. Yesterday we were working on the Joy. So let me change the machine and go back to the canvas, and I'm going to hit make it. And I did cut this out. First, the white glitter I cut out from Smart Vinyl because I had it, and glitter Smart Vinyl is so much easier. Glitter HTV or iron-on Smart Vinyl is so much easier to work with because glitter has a tendency to be real thick, and you may have to sort of fuss with it or use a very strong grip mat just to get it on the mat to cut. And then I found some beautiful purple or lavender, so I used my mat. So you can use a mat with your machine. Now I'm not going to cut anything out today because I do want to talk about the EasyPresses. So this is the EasyPress Mini. It's the original EasyPress Mini. Comes in a raspberry pink color, and there is a new EasyPress out called the Zen Blue EasyPress Mini. It is the same thing except for a color difference. So if you don't care about the color of your EasyPress Mini, I would suggest buying this one because it's going to be cheaper. It doesn't work with the Heat Press app. Okay, it just doesn't. And so you would still use the heat transfer or heat guide in Design Space. So let me just go look for it. Heat press. Let me just type in. I thought it was that. All right. Cricut heat guide. There it is. Okay, so you're going to be using the heat guide. I would suggest use a heat guide, or if you do have one of the newer machines, you can use the heat app, although this will work using the guide if you don't want to use the app. But let's show you the app too while we're here. It's called Cricut Heat. It's free, and you can download it. It works only with this machine, the EasyPress 3, and it comes in 3 sizes, and with the hat press. I finally got my hat press blanks in stock, so I'm trying to schedule a hat press demo. I may not be able to get to it this week. This week filled up fairly quickly. And so sorry. So just so that you know, this app, even though it's free, it really only works for these 2 devices. Okay, the hat press and the EasyPress 3, whatever size you have. It doesn't work for the mini. So for the mini, what we're going to do is we're going to hop over to the internet, and we're going to go to the heat guide and choose the mini press and go to the material. So this is everyday iron-on. That's what I'm going to choose. And the base material, it doesn't show up as metal. I'm going to talk to Cricut because I don't understand. It used to be here under Cricut blanks, but it's no longer here, so I don't know why. So in this case, I chose wood because I didn't really know what else to choose. So I'm going to hit apply, and it says here that I am going to set my EasyPress to mini. Medium. This is the mini. So let's put that on. And the medium is 2 little squiggles. Okay. It says to preheat and then to do medium at 40 seconds. But remember, it's constant movement and firm pressure. And this is a fairly big cutout. So I'm going to also go over here to my Cricut heat guide, and I am going to connect my EasyPress 3, as you can see here. And I'm going to choose everyday iron-on. And here I'm going to look for, and it's not here either. So I'm going to choose the wood. Okay. And I'll hit next. So this says that I need to have the settings at 300, which actually is what it's at. 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So what I'm going to do is actually send these settings to my EasyPress. That's why you have to have it on. So here it is, all set to go, you see, and it's demonstrating what you need to do. So there's my blank, and then I need to do the preheat. So let's start with the EasyPress 3, and then we'll finish up with the mini, because I think that that's going to work best. So here we go. This is our sample. So let's put that aside. And here's our blank. Now, one thing I have to caution you on is that this gets super, super hot. I mean, incredibly so. So, if it helps, get yourself some oven mitts or just be super careful about moving it or whatever. This is the mat, the EasyPress mat, which I would recommend. You probably don't need it for this, but I like to use it because I like to protect my surface. So I'm going to take and give this a preheat, and that it you see it's only going to be 5 seconds and it counts for me, and it's preheated, but it's hot, so I need to be very careful about touching the blank. So as I said, I cut this out to be 8.5 inches. I thought it looked better on the 11 by 11-inch frame here because it had all these like scalloped edges. I'm going to tape my design down because I don't know, I don't want it to shift when I am doing this. And this is heat resistant tape. Don't just use regular tape. It is not the extra strong heat resistant tape that they just came out with. It's just the regular one. And because I have a lot of it. So there you go. So there it is. I want to just kind of hold it up so I can see, did I put it on correctly? And it looks to me like it's there correctly. So now I'm going to go back to my app and see that, okay, 40 seconds and light pressure. So I am going to take my EasyPress. Now, this is a 9x9, but you see, I don't know if you can see. Yes, you must mirror the design pad because you're putting it on when you're cutting it out on the opposite side. And yes, you do need to mirror. Now, I don't know if you can see, but around the edges, it's really not getting the heat. So I'm kind of moving it around a little bit. But I think I'm going to have to come back and hit it with the mini afterwards. Okay. So in this case, also remember that a lot of us would be flipping if it were, say, a shirt or some article of clothing. Now I can see that this is, first of all, I can't see, but I can feel that this is very hot. But I can also see here that some of this has not stuck. So I'm going to start using my mini in on medium, and I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm going to make sure I hit every single letter. There's a lot of letters here, and this design is rather big, so you need to, this isn't one of those just press it and you're done kind of thing. You really do need to go over it and really work it. Okay. So this might take me a few minutes. So while I'm waiting for this to stick, I can tell you that we have a brand new, because it's a brand new month, we have a brand new giveaway going on. I'm giving away 7 bundles from Cricut, and 2 of them are big. One is the EasyPress Mini Bundle that includes this mat. Actually, I think it's a different size mat and tons of iron-on. And then I'm also giving away a Cricut Joy that includes a whole bunch of insert cards and some pens that you can try. So each of those prizes, they're different retail value, but there's 7 different prizes, and you can enter your name. It's free to enter your name, and you can enter your name every single day. All you need to do is to be following me on YouTube. That means subscribe to my channel. And it's free to subscribe to my channel. There's no catch here. It's a free. Remember that commercial? I don't know if you guys remember that commercial, but yes, it is completely free. Now, again, I'm being very careful because it's super hot. So I'm actually turning this using that heat press mat. I love these mats. They're really cool. And I'm just going to be patient and do that. So there's that. What else do we have going on? I think that we'll probably be doing, I haven't set it up. I'm going to do it this afternoon. If you are a Patreon patron, guess what? I'm adding a new giveaway this month that you don't have to do anything. As long as you're a Patreon patron, you will be entered to win a Cricut Cutie plus a couple of other little extras every month. So this is to encourage people to continue to support me in Patreon. It does require a minimum. I think it's like $5, but I'm gonna try to change that. So it does require that you subscribe to my Patreon, which is Miss Rita to the Rescue 1. So you go to patreon.com and then you would go to Miss Rita to the Rescue 1, or just search for it as well. So I know this is taking a long time, and you might be like, Rita, is this really going to work? It is going to work, but we just need to be a little bit patient, and I want to make sure that it works. So I think that's enough. I'm going to let it cool a little bit because, again, it is very hot. Now, tomorrow, I'm pretty excited about tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're doing rosettes. I just love rosettes. And we're going to go back to the maker to do that because we're going to use our special tool, the scoring wheel, to do the maker. And we're going to be using some Echo Park Easter paper to make these rosettes for the lollies. I also went grocery shopping yesterday. Oh my God. Could the prices be any higher? Oh my God. But I did pick up some Easter themed Tootsie Roll Pops. The lollies that I'm going to put, that I'm going to use for the rosettes are flat. They're the old fashioned lollies, like the swirl ones. I had to buy those on Amazon, but I was able to get like a little bunch of, like almost like a little bouquet of Tootsie Roll Pops. So those can be used for other lollipop holders in Design Space where it has the little opening. So see, I want you to see how this is coming out. It's really sticking. It's still a little hot, so I'm trying not to touch it, but it's really sticking. I think though, nope, it's working. Wow, we're going to be done pretty soon. Wow. Okay, I think up here it needs a little bit more. Now it's cooled off some, so I'm going to hit it with this a little bit more. Keep that transfer paper on, or the sheet, the plastic sheet. Keep it on because we don't need it to burn, and that protects the iron-on material. That's what that is. It's like, I see a lot of people, they put like the Teflon sheets over it. You don't really need to do that with Cricut iron-on because this is like the Teflon material. So I'm just going to do that and give it a second. You bought the Hershey bars. I was gonna buy Hershey bars because I wanted to show you that I made like a dozen of those adorable Easter bunnies, but I was like, no, can't buy them. But I did go and buy the Tootsie Roll Pops. So, but I'm less likely to eat those. So anyway, usually if it's like M&Ms or something, I'm more likely to eat them. So. Last night, oh my gosh, I was, you know what? I don't believe so much in the paranormal. I mean, it's not like I'm against it or anything, but someone or something wanted me awake last night because twice I fall asleep with my TV on, and twice the emergency broadcast system did their monthly thing. So that was like at 3 in the morning and then 4 in the morning. And then for no reason whatsoever, at 5 o'clock, my smoke alarm in my room went off, and it was just briefly. It was like maybe 3 long beeps, and then it stopped. So of course I'm not going back to bed after that, after the third time. So I got up, looked all around, checked for any smoke, nothing. So I'm going to chalk that one up to somebody wanted me awake, and I'm not sure why. Maybe I'll find out, maybe I won't find out, but that was that. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, you love Tootsie Pops. Oh, Anna Griffin. When is the Anna Griffin HSN? Yeah, it was creepy. It was a little weird. But I was just, and I'm tired today, but I was just like, whatever. Anyway, this is now cooled off. And as you can see, I'll run my hand over it. It is completely stuck on there. Isn't that great? Now, I did mention that I got a couple of different, they didn't have much at Hobby Lobby, but they had more than Michael's had. So I was able to get these as well. These would be really cute with maybe like one of those farmhouse signs. So I was thinking about doing that. Let me show you those just since we have some time. So let's cancel out of here and see what we're doing. Move this out of the way. Let's go to images, and we'll go back and we'll remove the image set. Okay, so we can choose all. And then, well, you know what? I'm going to do the image set because I want to show you this particular set. So put in here farmhouse. And you will see that there are all these beautiful farmhouse decor signs. So if you're needing an idea for a sign, definitely look at farmhouse. There's even Farmhouse Easter, including some really cute, like this one here. It says Easter Egg Farm. Do they grow Easter eggs? Here's one, Peter Rabbit's Egg Farm. So let's have a look at that one. So we could definitely do this one with the heat transfer vinyl. The other thing we're going to be doing this week, I hope, is I'm going to give you a file that has I think it's 8 Easter cards that you can make on any machine. So that includes the Joy Maker, Explore, as long as you're sizing them correctly. But they are sized to be cut from any machine, and you can go ahead and cut those out. I'm not going to do a presentation on them simply because it's just not. It's just, it's there's nothing to really talk about. And I've done this before, but with like Valentine's and stuff like that. So we're going to be doing that. And what else do I have? Where is that file? It's around here somewhere. I've got an oversized dahlia that we're going to be doing. We need a glue gun for, and that's going to be beautiful. We'll probably do that after Easter. And let's see, what else do we have for the week? I told you about the rosettes. And then on Friday, I think is this Friday or Thursday? Oh, on Thursday, we're doing this vinyl decal that I found, and I made it into a gift tag. I don't know why it's not working here, but I can't show you that. So let's see what happens. There it is. So I decided to make a gift tag out of this. It's supposed to be vinyl decal. So this is on Thursday, and I'm going to show you how to do it with the Cricut Joy and Smart sticker cardstock. Okay, a little bit of vinyl. The bunny and the writing is in vinyl, but the rest is with either regular paper or Smart sticker cardstock. So you want to stay tuned for Thursday. Your glue gun's unpacked. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for me. It's only half hour. I'm sorry it's a little short. I know some people really like to come in and chat, but this is going to get me going on more projects. And so you will be delighted when I have more projects coming up. Please don't forget to check that description and click on the link after you've subscribed or commented. After you can subscribe and then you comment, like, or share a video of mine and get your name in. Do it every day. Penny Leo was one of those people. I think it was Penny Leo and Barb who did it nearly every day, and that's how their name got picked, because they were very, very meticulous about getting their names in. And the more times you get your name in, the higher your chances of winning, especially when it was a big group. So I want everybody to win, and they won't win again for at least another 6 months, so don't have to worry about competing with them. So go ahead and put your name in today and every day until April 29th. Okay, everyone? And share. Yes, share. Thanks, everyone. Um, I know the grocery shopping is ridiculous. I do a weekly run to Costco for all of my produce, just about all my produce. So usually spend like about $150 there. And then every once in a while, I go to the regular grocery store, Market Basket, and I ended up spending $187 there. So that was yesterday. So I spent $350 in groceries, and I forgot toilet paper. Isn't that funny? I was like, I got out of the grocery store. I'm like, I'm not going back in there. And I won't buy the toilet paper at Costco because I have no room to store 36 rolls. So remember a couple of years ago, we're all like looking for toilet paper, and me, I'm like, I forgot the toilet paper. That's okay. I still have some left. Anyway, have a great day, everyone, and we will see you all tomorrow. Okay, and get some crafting in because it's really good for your soul. Take care, everyone.